Ever since Gen 1, the grass starters have always felt like the third option, cast aside for the more popular fire and water starters.
Okay, Trico.
However, this doesn't mean that they're bad, so to show them some much needed love, today we're ranking the top 5 grass starters. Starting us off, we have Chikorita. Though this Pokemon is not as strong as Cyndaquil or Totodile, it's still a solid choice. Design-wise, it's the most unique out of the 3 starters. Unlike them, it's not based on an animal. If anything, it resembles a dinosaur, especially when looking at its final evolution, Meganium. On top of that, Meganium magnifies the beauty of nature without having to rely on the bulky stature of most grass starters. Next up is Grookey. This is definitely my favorite grass starter. Known as a chimp Pokemon, it is filled with charisma, and it also makes for a solid starter choice thanks to its high speed and attack. However, its true power shows when it fully evolves into Rillaboom. This Pokemon not only looks cool, but also benefits from great stats and an incredible hidden ability with Grassy Surge. This turns the battlefield into grassy terrain once the Pokemon is sent out. All this not only makes Rillaboom one of the best grass starters, but also one of the best grass-type Pokemon in general. At 3, we have Turtwig. Introduced in Gen 4, Turtwig in its evolutionary line embodies the power of nature. It feels like a perfect star with 2 leaves on its head, and that design choice evolves with Torterra. Known as a continent Pokemon, the trees on its back epitomize that vibe. It's also pretty tanky and can deal some decent damage with stab grass and ground moves. At 2, we have Bulbasaur. How could we forget this OG from Gen 1? Not only is this one of the most popular grass starters, but its final evolution, Venusaur, was the face of Pokemon Green and Pokemon Leaf Green. Venusaur also benefits from being part poison, which gives it access to a lot of decent moves. Along with that, its hidden ability, Chlorophyll, which ups its speed in the sun, makes it a huge threat in battle. And last but not least, we have Rowlet. Introduced in Gen 7, this Pokemon is already pretty unique by being a bird that's also a grass type. However, that uniqueness is maximized with its final evolution, Decidueye. For one, it uses its wings and feathers as a bow and arrow, which is so cool. But it also benefits from the rare type combo of Grass and Ghost. This gives it Ghost stab moves, which is not common especially for a starter. All this is why Rowlet deserves to be at the top of this list. But that's all for today, folks. Let us know your favorite grass starter in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and see you all next time.